and if anyone was in there she would send them off. She turned into the rushes, looking for a thick piece of driftwood, and found an old spar, rusty nails sticking out in most satisfactory fashion. Thus armed, she approached the boathouse, her heart still pattering but her face set. She kicked the door open, flooding the dark, mildewed corners with light. "Who are you?" she demanded of the occupant, who, startled, blinked, but didn't move from her perch on a rickety three-legged stool by the unglazed window where the light fell on the page of her book. Phoebe entered the shed, dropping her weapon. "Oh," she said. "I know who you are. You're Lord Granville's daughter. What are you doing here? Why aren't you at the wedding? I thought you were supposed to carry my sister's train." The dark-haired girl carefully closed her book over her finger. "Yes, I'm Olivia," she said after a minute, "and I didn't want to be in the wedding. My father said I didn't have to be if I didn't want to." She let out a slow breath at the end of this little speech, which had clearly cost her some effort. Phoebe looked at the girl curiously. She was younger than Phoebe, although she was as tall, and enviably slim to the eyes of one who constantly lamented her own intractable roundness. "This is my special place," Phoebe said, but without rancour, sitting on a fallen beam and drawing a wrapped packet from her pocket. "And I don't blame you for not wanting to be in the wedding. I was supposed to attend my sister, but I knocked over the perfume bottle and then trod on Diana's flounce." She unwrapped the packet, taking a bite of the gingerbread it contained before holding out the offering to Olivia, who shook her head. "Diana cursed me up hill and down dale and said she never wanted to lay eyes on me again," Phoebe continued, "which she probably won't, since she's going to be in Yorkshire, miles and miles away from here, and I have to say, if I never lay eyes on her again, I won't be sorry." She looked defiantly upward, as if braving heavenly wrath with such an undutiful statement. "I don't like her," Olivia confided. "I wouldn't like her for a stepmother either. She'll be absolutely horrible. Oh, I'm sorry. I always say the wrong thing," Phoebe exclaimed crossly. "I always say whatever comes into my head." "It's the truth, anyway," the other girl muttered. She opened up her book again and began to read. Phoebe frowned. Her step-niece, as she supposed Olivia now was not the friendliest of creatures. "Do you always stammer?" Olivia blushed crimson. "I can't help it." "No, of course you can't," Phoebe said hastily. "I was just curious." In the absence of a response from her companion, she moved on to the second piece of gingerbread, idly brushing at a collection of tiny grease spots that seemed to have gathered upon her pink silk gown. A gown specially made for her sister's wedding. It was supposed to complement Diana's pearl-encrusted ivory damask, but somehow on Phoebe the effect didn't quite work, as Diana had pointed out with her usual asperity. There was a sudden whirlwind rush from the door that banged shut, enclosing the girls in semi-darkness again. "God's bones, but if this isn't the peskiest wedding," a voice declared vigorously. The newcomer leaned against the closed door. She was breathing fast and dashed a hand across her brow to wipe away the dew of perspiration. Her bright green eyes fell upon the boathouse's other occupants. "I didn't think anyone knew this place was here. I slept here last night. It was the only way I could get away from those pawing beasts, and now they're at it again. I came here for some peace and quiet." "It's my special place," Phoebe said, standing up, "and you're trespassing." The newcomer didn't look